Meet Sagite Peer-to-Peer Financial Protection. Sagite is not an insurance company, but allows and helps affinity groups to create or join digital peer-to-peer contracts for risk sharing. These peer-to-peer risk protection schemes don't require any profit-driven central organization such as an insurance company, have no shareholders, and function without expensive middleman firms. Instead, they only govern the mutual relationships of their participants, fund their own capital needs, work with fair terms and conditions based on participants' input and consensus, and are open to anyone that seeks financial protection worldwide, even in developing countries. So how does it work? The Sagite website lists various peer-to-peer financial protection schemes. Each scheme addresses and covers a specific risk and defines the terms and conditions, as well as the contributions that participants have to make to cover this risk. There can be an unlimited number of schemes: damage to personal belongings, personal accident, loss of travel luggage, etc. People can search and browse the list of schemes to find the one that fits their needs, or can create a new scheme themselves. In the case of a new scheme, a web application gives guidance through smart wizards on important elements of the scheme, such as terms and conditions and the contribution amount that peers need to make. To facilitate team collaboration and communication, the website includes a user forum and a system to vote on product features. In this way, the scheme really meets customer needs, unlike traditionally top-down developed insurance policies. Finally, the website provides a list of accredited service providers. Depending on the complexity and size of the scheme, the peer-to-peer group might need services from third parties such as claim verification, technical risk consultancy, loss control, and object valuation. Now let's dive into the technology behind all of this. Each peer-to-peer protection scheme that is published on the Sagite website links to a smart contract on the Ethereum blockchain. This smart contract runs the protection scheme exactly as programmed, without any possibility of downtime, censorship, fraud, or third-party interference. Peers enter into this contract by putting an amount of stay tokens, Sagite's proprietary currency, into their digital wallet. It remains in their wallet to be called upon if anyone else in the team suffers a loss and makes a legitimate claim. In that case, the smart contract automatically executes the predefined rules to move the money around the peer group to reimburse the one that has suffered a loss. Peers only pay when a claim is made, and nobody carries an exposure greater than the amount they put into their digital wallet. The contract is completely transparent and without any cost loadings other than fees for services that the team itself decides to outsource to a third party. Here is an example. Meet Pete. Pete is a student that has just paid his annual college tuition fee. Pete has worked very hard for this money and looks for ways to protect this investment. Traditional insurance products are too expensive or don't provide the cover he is looking for. He decides to create a peer-to-peer protection scheme through the Sagite website that provides for reimbursement of his tuition fee in case he cannot attend classes due to an accident or sickness. Pete shares this idea with his friends and fellow students, Kathy and Nick. They like it and share it as well with their friends. Through the power of social networks, the idea spreads rapidly across many educational institutions in various countries. In a very short period of time, 5,000 students from several countries decide to participate in this scheme. The scheme is set up by the initiators as follows. Students receive 5,000 stay tokens in case of accident or sickness, and the maximum contribution that peers have to make is set at 10. So they all put 10 coins into their digital wallets. School year starts, and after 2 months, Pete's friend Nick is hospitalized for many weeks as a result of a car accident. After approval of his claim by the scheme's claims service provider, the smart contract performs an automatic redistribution of money across the peer-to-peer network, resulting in a balance of 5,000 stay coins in Nick's digital wallet and leaving 9 coins in all of the other wallets. During the remainder of the year, 4 more students make a legitimate claim, and so the final redistribution of the team's money at the end of the year looks as follows. The residual balance in the wallets of the ones that did not make a claim remains at their disposal and can be used to participate in a new protection scheme next year. Again, fundamentally different from traditional insurance, in which premium is handed over to the insurance company at the start of the contract and is non-refundable, even if no claims have been made at all.